Healthy diet. Eating a healthy diet is not about strict limitations, staying unrealistically thin, or depriving yourself of the food you love. Rather, it's about feeling great, having more energy, improving your health, and boosting your mood. Healthy eating doesn't have to be overly complicated. The truth is that while some specific foods or nutrients have been shown to have a beneficial effect on your mood, it's your overall dietary pattern that is most important. The cornerstone of a healthy diet should be to replace processed food with real food whenever possible. Eating food that is as close as possible to the way nature made it can make a huge difference to the way you think, look, and feel. By using these simple tips, you can cut through the confusion and learn how to create and stick to a tasty, varied, and nutritious diet that is good for your mind as it is for your body, setting yourselves up for success. To set yourself up for success, try to keep things simple. Eating a healthier diet doesn't have to be complicated. Instead of being overly concerned with counting calories, focus on avoiding packaged and processed food and opting for more fresh ingredients whenever possible. Prepare more of your own meals. Cooking more meals at home can help you take charge of what you're eating and better monitor exactly what goes into your food. You'll eat fewer calories and avoid the chemical additive, added sugar, and unhealthy fats of packaged and takeout foods that leaves you feeling tired, bloated, and irritable. Body health. People are creatures of habit. We function better if you are organized and have a daily structure. Implementing a daily routine can be a habit that promotes health and well-being, while not following a daily routine can lead to increased stress, poor physical condition, choosing unhealthier foods, and poor sleeping habits. The benefits to your body health of following a daily routine: reduce your stress level, improve your sleep, improve your diet, and enjoy better health. A daily routine allows us to plan in advance for completing our to-do list, which can help reduce the stress and worries that are associated with it. Having a plan for the day will help you feel more in control. A routine helps take the guesswork and uncertainty out of your day. Reducing stress can be particularly important because high stress levels can increase the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, obesity, and diabetes. Making sure you go to bed and wake up at the same time every day allows the body to adapt to a sleep-wake cycle. Having a regular sleep schedule allows you to fall asleep faster and rest more efficiently. A daily sleeping schedule has been set to improve productivity, mental sharpness, emotional well-being, as well as increase your energy levels. Foods you consume can also affect your mood, so it is important to create a plan for cooking and preparing meals ahead of time. This encourages us to adhere to a balanced diet instead of choosing convenience processed foods. Having a routine will make it easier to set times for grocery shopping, cooking, eating, and cleaning up afterwards. Meal planning makes it easier to stick to a healthy diet rather than setting aside time for shopping and meal prep. Similarly, you can use a routine to boost your physical activity or to take your medication on time. Mental health. Since keeping a daily routine helps to stay organized and focused, it also means for achieving the work-life balance. Thanks to regular habits and self-discipline, you can clearly see the things get out of your hand. That allows you to reorganize your schedule and adjust to possible changes. Routines can influence a person's emotional, cognitive, social development. It helps a person feel secure and comfortable. Benefits of routine for mental health. You'll be happier if you have a schedule you can build in time for play. Yes, adults need playtime too, whether it's reading or playing video game. Downtime is good for your mental health. Without a plan, you may come to the end of the day without having spent time on pleasure. The other benefits are addiction recovery, bipolar disorder, and other mental health challenges. The psychological benefits of routine can make a difference if you're facing challenges, including addiction recovery. People who are recovering from addiction need to replace the bad habits. Planning ahead and staying busy can stave off boredom, which could lead to relapse. Good habits can improve self-image and confidence and mental health, which are often lacking in people with addiction disorders. Bipolar disorder. Routines may help with bipolar disorder. According to one study in which people used a tracking device to monitor their schedules, disruptions were tied to both up and down episodes. Those with bipolar disorders may have more sensitive body clocks. Other mental health challenges. In another study, scientists studied circadian rhythms, which are the periods of rest and activity that you go through in a typical day. Disruptions of these cycles triggered depression, mood disorders, and other problems. The researchers also found that people with disturbed circadian rhythms were more likely to be lonely and less likely to be happy.
Support cognitive function. First, having a daily routine and regular habits support cognitive function and may even free people up to be more creative. Research have found that having a regular work process allows workers to spend less cognitive energy on recurring tasks, which can support focus and creativity for more complex tasks. Plus, think of typical morning routines that existed before the pandemic, helping family members get on their way, taking a usual route to work, grabbing a warm beverage along the way, saying hello to coworkers, flipping on a computer, or opening a calendar. Having a habit like this can set the stage for a productive workday. A review of the daily rituals of influential artists found that many artists have well-defined work routines which may support their creativity rather than constrain it. Memory research shows that regular routines and habits can support older adults to function better in their home environments. If taking medications at the same time and putting the kids in their spot is part of a daily routine, less energy will be spent for looking for lost objects and worrying about maintaining one's health, freeing up time for other things people want to do in their day. Following a daily routine will help you to wake up refreshed. At the other end of the night, our bodies prepare us to wake up by releasing the stimulant hormone cortisol. Your body begins to be flooded with cortisol up to 2 hours before your regular wake-up time. If your wake-up time is roughly the same each day, you feel ready to get up and go, thanks to the cortisol that is running through your system. But if you keep chopping and changing your alarm time, your body won't release cortisol at the right time. This means that even if you had a good night's sleep, you might still feel heavy-eyed when you get out of bed in the morning and take a long time to feel ready to go. Routines ensure enough time for what energizes you. It is human nature to enjoy some tasks and to loathe others. Sadly, some of the most tasks you dislike, like folding laundry or filling tasks, have to be completed. But if you can create a routine that also includes activities that make you happy, like yoga, reading, or taking a hot bath, will boost your energy instead of draining it. With so many tasks and demands competing for our time, we must schedule activities and that recharge and motivate us. Dutton says doing something you love every day will naturally boost your energy and leave you feeling positive. Not all of us are fans of exercising, but exercise can boost our mood. If and when we feel able to start exercising, one of the big barriers to doing it can be time. It can be difficult to fit exercise into our day, particularly when life gets busy. By having a daily routine, even if exercise only feathers in it a couple of times a week, we can create time to take part in our exercise of choice. Boost momentum. As we all know, when you do the same thing repetitively, it boosts momentum, making it easier to persist. That is why going to the gym gets easier the more frequently you do it. Momentum is a huge factor when it comes to ensuring success, and following a routine helps build that momentum. Effects of lack of routine. When people don't have a routine or structure to their day, it can cause increased stress and anxiety, as well as overwhelming feelings, lack of concentration and focus. A lack of structure and routine can actually exacerbate the feelings of distress and make you pay more attention to the source of your problems. How is lack of routine detrimental to physical and mental health? What is lack of routine? It is irregular sleep, eating habits, and exercise. Most often we think of mental health and physical health as two separate entities, but they are often very closely linked. Thus, irregular habits often show immediate effects on our emotional well-being. It often makes us restless, focus in our day-to-day activities becomes a task, we feel fatigued or a dip in energy, and we become short-tempered. To name just a few effects. A lot of us suffer from poor sleep patterns, and we often blame stress, taking work home, our relationship with our gadget. What are we missing? The cost of a lack of routine is much higher than just bad mood and lack of focus. There is research evidence that irregular sleep habits put you at the risk of diabetes, heart disease, obesity, and it shortens your life expectancy. If you seem to catch almost every flu and cold that is going around, your bedtime could be to blame. Extended periods of lack of sleep can disturb your immune system and your body might not be in a position to fight like it used to. Regular sleep habit boosts your immunity, prevent diabetes, increases cell strength. Regular sleep habits generally help us function better mentally and physically. Small steps to build routines. If you think your daily routines could use a tune-up, consider some small steps. Use a day timer or smartphone app to organize your activities and put the things you want to do in your schedule. Choose a regular time to wake up and to go to bed and try to stick to it most days of the week. Make physical activity manageable with neighborhood walks or bike rides a few times a week. Start a new hobby or re-engage in a past one, like playing sport or games, making arts and crafts, playing an instrument or singing. Get into the habit of having a daily routine. Implementing a daily routine can positively affect both your mental and physical health. As mentioned previously, a routine will reduce your stress levels, help you create healthy daily habits, and improve eating and sleeping habits. Having a daily routine does not have to be complicated. It can be fun and provide you with motivation and energy to start your day. As long as you are finding our routines helpful and not harmful and know that our routine does not have to be set in stone, you can allow yourself the flexibility to change your routine as your life changes. But they are definitely a great thing to pull on and develop over time. Keeping a daily routine helps to stay organized and focused. It is also means for achieving the work-life balance. Thanks to regular habits and self-discipline, you can clearly see when things get out of your hand that allows you to reorganize your schedule and adjust to possible changes.